do feel like there's there's disappointment in people they were surrounded by, and they want this to be over. They want to start fresh. They want to start fresh. They want to give you something, maybe a gift. They also want to say goodbye to somebody, somebody they used to know. I'm not sure, because almost like I feel like this person had certain lifestyle. Hi Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. And before we get started, today we are going to be doing your Scorpio video special for the eclipse. But the eclipse is going to be, I think, the day when I'm going to upload this video. However, this is the energy you guys are going to feel for another few weeks. So let's just say next 2-3 weeks, up to a month, you will feel it. Even though astrologically speaking, we feel eclipses, you know, like months before, kind of months after. This is the last lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. This is the last eclipse in Taurus. So think back, year and a half. The journey, the transformation maybe you've had when it comes to love, when it comes to your relationships. This is your 7th house of partners, relationships. What have you learned? For some of you, you might have completed a chapter in your relationships. You might have let go of a partnership. For others, you might have gone to your next level. You might have met somebody new, and you might have progressed in commitment. For others, it could be just you completely changed the way you see your relationship. Something new. North Node was in the sign of Taurus before it entered Aries this summer. So for some of you guys, there was a new development in your relationships, how you deal with people. For some of you guys, there might have been, you know, a sense of like you've learned something new about relationships. You understand maybe you don't have to have same patterns and dynamics. And something with this lunar eclipse is going to be, you know, a development. You know, you will almost see like results maybe even of your actions, some kind of culmination point. Okay, so what do I want to say before we get started? Let's start taking some cards. But basically, yeah, in terms of tarot reading, let's do this for the next 2 weeks. See how this lunar eclipse impacts you. Any other messages? Of course, watch this if you're a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus as well. Applies. What I want to say. So 2024 private reading still available. All the private readings information description box. I don't know. Yeah, the tarot course is available for streaming until the end of the month. It's a birthday gift for all my Scorpios. So what else? Yeah, anyway, 2024 video should be also up shortly. All right, you guys, we have tea leaves, foresight. We have coins. And by the way, I just recorded your 2024 prediction last night. I haven't posted it yet. I think I'm going to post this one first because eclipse is sooner, you know, than the year 2024. But in your 2024 reading, it was like, you will see when I post it, there was so much abundance. I just kept saying like card after card, pentacles, 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 pentacles. So for a lot of you guys, you will get, I think during this eclipse, some kind of hint, some kind of maybe insight, maybe foresight, maybe insight into what do you need to do to cultivate major, and I'm talking not just about, oh, just make a little bit money, a little bit more money. No, how to cultivate major abundance in your life, the kind of abundance where you will be protected, safe, have much more money to share, have money to invest into all the projects, all the dreams that you have, give back, anything, basically your heart desires. And we have here I Ching, change. Let me see one more. And we have here flowers, fickle. Right, I'm gonna take just one more card. Footprints, direction. Let me take 3 more. You know me, okay, we have observation, and we have runes, perception, and we have numerology, precision, okay? So for a lot of you guys, what I'm seeing here is that you are very financially minded, and of course, lunar eclipse in Taurus is about finances. And it's actually interesting, I used to do predictions even for markets and everything on my other channel. I stopped them, I think, in the summer before I said that everything is about to go down soon. So I don't know if I want to honestly restart doing them, just because like it's I don't know, it's too much in terms of like people start like, you know, I don't know, people start basically like, even though you say that, oh, I'm not supposed to advise you on this or whatever, but people like literally start relying on you way too much, even though it's supposed to be just, you know, a study and education, sort of like shared information. Anyway, not to go into that, but what I want to say with lunar eclipse in Taurus, is that we will see some kind of change maybe in the direction of like finances, how we make money. In general, money is on our mind here for Scorpios too. And I feel like you're gonna get some kind of foresight. What do you need to do in order to improve your financial situation? Because there is a change, but I feel like it's a positive change for you. You will start taking like steps in a direction that's right for you if you want to cultivate abundance. And I feel like with aura observation, basically, to me this card reads as there's a lot of protection, and I feel like your abundance is protected. And with perception and precision, some of you guys might be into runes, something foreign I'm seeing, I'm not sure what it is. And with numerology precision, I'm getting like you're counting something right now. Of course, this is numerology, but I feel like this for you in this particular reading, you're counting money, like debit, credit kind of thing, your investments. And in general, pay attention to omens right now because you are being guided and there are some big decisions you will be making. Also, when you see omens, it's something I've said in one of your previous videos too. Don't like some of the things that you're seeing, everything depends on how you interpret it. So I don't know what it means. You know how like sometimes people say, oh, black cat crosses, it's such a bad luck, but in some cultures it's good luck. And so it goes for many omens, depending on the culture, it depends what it means, right? Snake in Christianity is not such a good thing. Snake in Hinduism, I believe, right, is a good thing. Like I remember I used to live in Bali. Oh my God, there was this temple of snakes. Wow, so beautiful. I was charmed by them. Anyway, so yeah, like there is a difference in how you interpret things, and I feel like you're going to be guided in the right direction. There is this energy of protection around you. Also, you're getting a lot of foresight, being very focused. Really making sure you are directing your perception in a way that is gonna help you. I don't know what it means for you guys, and I'm just seeing for a lot of you guys there's a lot of abundance. I'm seeing this also based on your 2024 reading. It's like, wow. Okay, so let's see this. Let's go into your love right away. I don't want to do a spread we usually do with first and second row. Let's just go a little bit different today. What's coming for Scorpio in love for this next 2 weeks? Queen of Cups. So you might be falling in love with someone. You might be sharing your emotions with someone. There's a feeling, oh, look at this, Queen of Cups with a star. There is a feeling like there might be a wish actually coming true when it comes to love. Everything is much better than you thought. So maybe there's been a bit of a mishap, maybe in communication, maybe some kind of disappointment you had in a person, like you expected things to go one way, maybe you expected to see them, maybe they expected to see you, but I feel like either somebody's plan got changed, somebody's travel plan got changed, I'm not sure what it is. There was some kind of change in something you hoped for, didn't happen initially, but I feel like it's happening now, or whatever basically was the mishap, or whatever was the something you didn't like, I see it changing for the better. With Queen of Cups to the star, especially your prayers, your manifestation, you're sending into the universe and you're getting exactly what you're asking for. You might have more than one person interested in you. And, you know, I rarely interpret this card this way, but they could like literally, they could be, one could be very, I don't know, like very blonde guy, another one could be very like dark haired, like, you know, it's especially if you're into men. I see there's two men who look very kind of different, like just like on the card, both handsome though, right? And they are both interested in you. You know, for some of you guys don't know this, but there might have been some kind of weird moment in communication with someone because of that. For some of you, you might be in a situation where you were on a date. It could be you and your other female friend maybe, or you just have a female friend and also they have a male friend. So I'm seeing some kind of situation 2 and 2, like you have another friend, or if you're single, you might go somewhere where you're with a friend and there's 2 guys, but it's one of those situations where it's like both of them kind of like you. Maybe you like both of them. I am not sure what's going on with Scorpios. What's happening? We have here a death card, but I feel like you're the one who is in the center of it. You are the one who is the focus here because your card came up. Exactly, Two of Pentacles again. It's almost like there is someone here who is trying to show you, listen, look at me. And we have here Four of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Again, for some of you are wondering, why did the break in communication happen? We were like talking so much. We were maybe seeing each other. I feel like there might have been something where it's almost like the break was much needed because there was so much happening. It would have harmed the connection. And again, this is different if somebody just plain ghosted you or whatever. I just feel like there was something, it's like there was a little bit of distance, which is a good thing. It could be, I think when you have like anxious attachment style, which a lot of us do, there is that tendency to interpret any kind of distance as something negative. I sometimes even do this with my friends. Like my friend during the week who has like, you know, very much like busy job, texts me in a different way than on the weekend or when we meet. And I have this tendency right away to interpret, oh my God, do you still want to be friends with me? You know, again, it's my initial reaction, but like I've worked through this, so I'm quickly like, no, it has nothing to do with me. It's like person's busy or chill out, right? So, and I feel like for you, it's time to understand that a little bit of distance in a relationship or in a connection, it's not a threat to you. Because for a lot of you, you have, let me tell you this, maybe this is something you need to hear for this lunar eclipse in Taurus. It's going to change your life, I promise. For a lot of you, you have this tendency to interpret, again, any kind of distance as something so scary and such a threat to you that you don't even notice how you sabotage your relationships. Because again, for a lot of people, and actually it's advisable to you as well to have better results in your relationships if you want to improve them, taking a little bit of distance when there is like, maybe you don't feel your best, maybe when you're like, you don't watch your words, you're not in the best place mentally. Instead of going in and creating more chaos, right, when we already are in chaos, taking actually a step back, observing, thinking for yourself for 5 minutes can be much better than to go into the chaos, create more chaos, and then look what happens, right? So I feel like for you guys, in a relationship, when another person takes a bit of a step back, please stop looking at this as some kind of threat. Oh my God, they don't love me anymore. Oh my God, what if they're talking to another person? I see what you're doing. You're probably talking to another girl. This is what is gonna damage and destroy a relationship. I'm like telling you as a person who's gone through this many times, sabotage relationships very successfully many times, and learned this, you know, the hard way. If when a person takes a bit of a step back from you, if instead of that, you're not gonna automatically assume, you know, that's something bad is happening and start acting crazy, you know, quote unquote crazy. I don't want to say that you're crazy or anything, but like start messaging them maybe 10 times more, start figuring out, oh my God, what's going on, and worrying and creating like by this more chaos in the relationship. If instead of that, you can just come down, understand that like, it doesn't possibly have to do anything with you, but you don't know. Maybe actually nothing is happening. Maybe you need to get a little bit busier with your life, you know, like do something productive for yourself in the moment. If instead of that, like you do this and, you know, also observe a person, you know, because again, this is not one situation fits them all, right? It might be just a person is going through something and maybe they need 5 minutes to breathe. It could be where legitimately, yeah, they are distancing themselves for some reason, and you need to observe just why it's happening and then decide if it's working for you, you know, instead of being like, oh my God, this person, what they're doing. If you actually maintain a pause and carry yourself with dignity and self-worth as a person, situation will improve. But I feel like if you're going to start overthinking, if you're going to start making negative assumptions, that unfortunately is not going to create what you want. And also another thing is, for some of you, there is not even, again, I'm seeing much going on. It's just a little bit of a pause, and you know, you can carry on and just live your life, and things will improve, you know, shortly. There's no need to create this panic, like, oh my God, what's going on, kind of thing. You know, let me see a little more. Just being honest here. Chariot. Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles. I feel like the person will talk to you, will explain to you something. the Sun, Two of Cups, but it's not bad though. Like I do feel like they, depending again, where are you in the relationship with them, they either like you, they are interested, open to contact, you know, with you, or they do love you if you know each other a little better. It's just, you know what this person does when they are going through something with the Four of Cups, they really need a moment. For some of you, just for some of you, this person sometimes needs to have a drink, you know. Again, I'm not saying that they necessarily have a problem, but like they have a way of dealing with it. Maybe not the healthiest, to be honest, how they deal with heavy emotions. But you coming in like with more of this water, it's like, I'm not saying you cannot do it or whatever, but it's more like, let them be. What are you trying to do here? They already have all these cups and here you're coming with more. No, seriously, right? We have here Six of Swords. We have here Nine of Wands. Let me see. We have King of Wands. This person will chase you if you attract them. For some of you are singing or doing something creative, something beautiful. If you, like this is, cannot make this up, Four of Pentacles. If you just sit pretty, be open, of course. Don't reject them. Don't be like, oh, I know you followed that girl on Instagram, but you didn't message me back. I almost did this recently or something like this. Please know your worth, okay? Like let's maintain our mental health. So Four of Pentacles, sit back, be pretty. For some of you, are attracting them somehow through your voice. I feel like this person could be very attracted to your voice, is what I'm seeing. You could sing, maybe you need to sing, actually. Note for self. Page of Wands, Four of Wands. Actually, you'll be surprised to see. Some of you will go to Tahiti. How do you say this? Tahiti? Or what is it? Another one? Not Goa. I want to say Goa. What is this place? It's a resort. My gosh, I forgot. Not Tahiti. There's another one. Bora Bora. Yeah, that one. Is it still open? I haven't heard about this for quite a few years, but whatever. We have here Justice with a Magician, and I feel like you are gonna manifest the outcome you want. There is a little bit almost like of a spiritual cleansing that needs to happen for you with the Devil to the Fool. The way I'm seeing this, you guys maybe are spending a lot of time either in an office space or just at home. I feel like for a lot of you right now, what will really help is you spending time by the water. And for those of you who don't have access to it, is like spending time outside, just any kind of outside. It's winter is coming. And I feel like before the winter comes, you will make some decisions. There will be like major decisions in your life. Again, what I want to stress here is that this person likes you. This person loves you. Maybe even for some of you, they care about you. But they are different than you. Like, for example, when I go through something more stressful, what I do, like actually when I'm really stressed, I start giving everyone around me more. I start asking everyone, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? You know, like I go into this mode. Like there are people who just really need time to chill out. So you as a helper, as a giver, trying to figure out what is it you need to give them. While again, I feel like if they're going through something now, just let them be for a little bit. Because I see you here coming with this, coming with that. And no, you can attract them. You can be your best version of yourself, but you don't have to like chase. Just let them be, because they will see all the hotness from you and they will come. And there might be even a moment where you will have some kind of very healing moment together. Like, they will open up, you will open up. Actually, you need more healing, honestly, than them. And they want to be that. I feel like this person wants to be that version of themselves where they can be comfort to you. They can give you that comfort with the Five of Cups. But right now they cannot, for whatever reason. And here you are, instead of like focusing on yourself, kind of like healing yourself while they're not emotionally available. Maybe for some of you, you are trying to give to them. Let them be. And I feel like they will, for a lot of you, this person again might, you know, come into a better state of mind and be in a space where they can be there for you, because they know that they need to be there for you. Nine of Cups to Ace of Wands, so that you could, you know, you could really bloom, you could really come to your potential. Like for some of you, this person knows that they are meant to help you in some way. Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Let them fall in love with you and let them love you. Don't like, you know, when I want to, let's just say, purchase something, right? Like, I don't really like when people are, you know, constantly, and I'm not saying you are some kind of product to purchase, but I'm like saying, like, I don't like when people try to sell it too hard to me. I mean, it's good to remind things, depending on what, it also depends. I sometimes have to remind that, oh, I have private readings, blah, 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 this is available, because believe it or not, after all these years, I get messages sometimes that ask me, do you offer private readings? And I'm like, in the very beginning of every video, I literally have to remind like a parrot, because I know that some people don't know or still ask, and still people ask that. So for that, you know, a reason, because I guess some people skip maybe some parts of it, I have no idea. But there's a difference between how, like, you know, when people really want to give you something versus when you yourself want something and you get it, kind of. And I feel like let them decide what they want. And then again, I'm not saying for everyone, but for some of you, if a person doesn't want you, it's great, because you don't want to be with someone who doesn't want you, you know. So if they don't want you, let them not want you. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. I think for most of you, though, it's gonna go well. There's something like where there's some kind of innocence coming back, and you and this person are gonna rise together. King of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, I was gonna say there's gonna be a child on the way, or something with children together. Expectation. Yeah, look at this. I'm not lying. Look at, wow, Seven of Pentacles with the Empress. I was gonna mention that there's gonna be something about the child when Page of Cups came up, but I was like, okay, I'm not sure. And then this card came up, and that on the way. For some of you, you're gonna be parents soon with this person, or you want to be parents. It's within the realm of possibilities, and I feel like this person is going to be very proud of having a family with you for some reason. It's almost like they're going to want to show off. I don't know why. I mean, not to say I don't know why, in a way, like, why would they, but more of like there is some kind of specific reason to. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I recommend you guys to focus on work. And I do feel there is almost like a renewal of energy taking place. Right now it's an eclipse. Energy is very turbulent, especially, look at this, I was saying, energy is turbulent, especially because we do have Mars opposition Jupiter. We do have, I'm honestly, the worst of transit that's happening now is North Node conjunct Aries. I really hope that when North Node conjunction Aries fizzles out a little bit, the energy, you know, is gonna get better. Because right now, if you look where Aries, which is, it's kind of like it's a dwarf planet, celestial body that, you know, I haven't paid a lot of attention to until recently, but it causes a lot of chaos, chaotic energy. And if you research again, Google Aries, what it means, not Eros, but E-R-I-S, Aries. Basically, Aries causes discord. It's like very negative. It's very chaotic. It's very kind of like, it's like, just Google, I don't even want to say all these things, but North Node is exactly conjunct that point now, and it's terrible. I really want North Node already, and again, technically North Node is not even a planet, it's just node of the moon, right? It's points, but I wanted to move away from there, and I think we all will feel, hopefully, relief. Yeah, the World and Hierophant. And I think also with the World and with Hierophants, Nine of Swords, this person will offer you something. It's likely Nine of Swords to Seven of Swords. Marriage for some of you, because they don't want you stuck somewhere. They're also scared you're gonna go away. Also, for some of you, you're like, oh, this person is not talking to me now, or like, what's going on with them? For some of you, you're talking to them, but they're just not emotionally present with you. Like, you guys can be in the same room, but it's almost like they are far away, and you're wondering, oh my God, is there someone else? I feel like they are processing some heavy emotions right now, something internally. I don't know what is it about. While you, again, well, for you, it's recommended to just focus, you know, on your feminine energy. I'm seeing this not as walking away, as I normally read this card, but more like you needing to come into your own alignments. Because they're not like, if they are kind of ignoring you, if they are less responsive or whatever, or if they are like, you guys could be in the same room together, but they're not as emotionally present as they once were, it's because there's something heavy they're working through. Ace of Swords with Strength. I feel like there is a sense of like they're going to become more free, And I do think Three of Swords with the Three of Cups, even though there is something that is emotionally heavy either for you or for them, good times will still come. Like something like almost with the Three of Swords, this is like accepting, like, you know, maybe something in your relationship even didn't work out in the beginning or whatever, there was some kind of disagreement, but it's like you can still, like, there's still going to be good things, basically, is what I'm seeing. Okay, let me see specifically, how does this person feel about you? Should we go with the same deck? This deck is very telling today, so let me keep going with this one. Actually, I'll do the Rider-Waite and I extend it. Okay. Let me shuffle them better. By the way, High Priestess wants to come. So you already know what to do. Trust your intuition now more than ever. Don't overthink it. Page of Swords. For those of you who are like not in communication with them, they still might be watching you like on social media and stuff, or they just have like your photos, you know, photos of you together maybe. Let me see. I feel like one more, and yeah, this person is lonely. Lonely. It's just they're the kind of person, you know what it is? I feel like they always have to be happy and perfect, and they have to make everyone around them happy. And let's just say when they are down, they feel like they don't exist anymore. It's almost like you are coming to this person and you're asking them like, listen, I want to be there with you even when you're sad, even when you're not feeling your best. And what this person does is that they are like, it's almost like for them it's easier to like disappear, you know. Again, maybe it's the same kind of energy I tapped in some of your previous readings, because I saw somebody who, you know, was growing up in the environment where they always had to be this like beaming sunshine for others and like cheer up some maybe adult figure who was very sad, like a mother or a father or something. And this is why in their life they always played this role, always being the sunshine kind of. And I feel like now, for whatever reason, they in their own life feeling something where they can do this, and they feel like almost like if they cannot be that, there is no like, almost like they don't exist. They have to give something. That's what they feel. Could have very strong sun in their chart, or sun and ascendant or something like this. And I feel what I was gonna say here. Yeah, this is why for some of you. All right, let me see, how does this person feel about you? Six of Wands. Exactly what I was just saying. They want to almost like be, this is a person who likes to perform. They like to give something. They like to shine their light. They like, maybe when you guys go out, they're the one who always likes to entertain you. Make sure you always laugh. Make sure you always like engaged and stuff like that. They like to have this like Six of Wands type of energy. You have your Hierophant. Let me see one more. Death card. They could have Taurus and Scorpio in their chart. We have Page of Pentacles. It's almost like for them, they are this kind of energy. Rainbows, fairies. They feel like, you know, you've changed their life in some way. Because of you, they don't see the world the same way. There's also a lot they want to say to you. They feel like they can be happy with you. Again, don't do anything, don't chase. But I feel like this person is going to be in a space where they're going to have some very deep, almost like, how do you say this? Like, they're gonna become very vulnerable with you out of nowhere. And I feel like they've never been this way with any other person they've ever known. So it's a big deal, Scorpio, if they do that. There is also something happening when it comes to their own family issues, something about their parents, maybe even grandparents, that they're working through now. I feel like also it's important here to express your love, express feelings, don't hold back. We have here calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if you're doing this, keep going. And we have here honeymoon and children. Again, like I said, for some of you, there is like child on the way. There's something going to be happening with kids. And also, I feel like this person wants to take you somewhere where you can really enjoy being together. So for some of you, maybe this person like wants to disconnect from you, but then they're gonna surprise you, like, again, disconnect with you. I'm not saying ghost you, but I feel like maybe they're just being a little bit like, you guys are talking, but they want to be alone for like a week or something. Give them that space. Again, don't chase anyone. Give them space. Don't demand something from them, because I feel like, honestly, this person is not in a space at this second to give you that. But I do feel like really their intentions is to like, they don't understand that they don't have to be perfect, or they don't have to always take you on some kind of vacation necessarily, or they don't have to show up perfectly. They can be just themselves, come as you are, you know, Nirvana song kind of thing. Like I feel like they don't understand it, because when they really care, they want to show up certain way. This has been the theme in your readings, like who you're dealing with. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended. We'll see more advice for you, how likely things are going to develop, and more. We'll use Rider-Waite and more cards. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Love you all, guys. Thank you so much. All information on private readings, 2024 readings still available, private reading. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Bye.